guys, my name is Jeanine Amapola Ward and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited about today's video because I have not posted in over a month. I know if you're a returning viewer, I'm very sorry, but I was in a creative rut, did not know what to post, and one of my followers on Instagram was like, please, can you just do an updated makeup routine, sit down, chit chat with us, tell us what you're doing, and I was like, yes. I've been trying out a ton of new makeup products, and so I feel like I have mastered my makeup routine. I am loving it. It is glowy. My skin feels like it is flawless, which it has not felt like that for a very, very long time. So I feel like I finally figured out my routine, and so I'm warning you guys, there are a lot of products. In order for my makeup to really last, and I think most people's makeup to really last, you have to do a lot of products and a lot of steps. So pace with me, track with me, but I promise you, you're gonna slay all day. The makeup products will be all linked down below. I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with me, seeing this makeup look. It's very summery, glowy. I love the blush. It's very shimmery, and I don't know, I just feel very confident in it. So I will definitely try to make more videos like this, so let me know what you guys want to see more in the comments below. Let's do it. Okay, let's begin. I am so excited. I have not done a sit down makeup video in so long, and I have tried so many new products. Cannot wait to show you guys what I do. So step one, I use this Ilia, the Base Face Milk. I just started using this, but I can tell a huge difference. So I literally saw this on TikTok, people raved about it, and I did not realize how important skin prep was. And I started trying this, and oh my gosh, my skin and my makeup looks flawless afterwards. So I just put that down my neck, and a big part of my routine is this fan. I literally just got it off Amazon. I fan my face a lot. It's so clutch. Okay, the next step is I take my Nars. This is their light reflecting foundation. I am in the shade Barcelona. I think they have a new foundation coming out, and I'm really excited. But one thing that, I mean, I've literally learned all my makeup tips from TikTok pretty much, but one thing that, oh no, did I just get this all over me? I kind of did. TikTok literally taught me so much, and they've been telling, I say they as in like multiple people, but there's one girl that I watched her makeup routine. I will have it linked down below, but I followed her on TikTok, and I basically followed her makeup routine, and I think it's absolutely amazing. But a lot of people on TikTok have really encouraged swapping over to brushes over like a beauty blender. I still do use my beauty blender, but I'm trying to get more on the brush train because I do feel like it does blend out better. And I have so many brushes that I just don't use, so I wash them, and I'm starting to use them more, and I do feel like they blend a lot better. This foundation is one of my favorites. I've used this for easily the last 6 months. Definitely will refill this again. I love it, but I'm very excited to try their new foundation as well. But it just makes my skin look amazing and flawless when it's not. I definitely have texture, and I have some like spots, but normally my skin has been pretty good lately, which I am very thankful for. Okay, up next, I do contouring, cream contouring first. So this is the Dibs Beauty Stick, and mine is in the shade 2. I take a brush, this is from It Cosmetics, and I also just brush it on instead of like, I used to directly just paint it on. I've learned from TikTok just to really apply it to your brush and then just really work it in. And so that is what I do now. And I just kind of rub it underneath here. But yeah, I basically just press it on, and it just truly makes your contour look so much smoother and less harsh. And you never want to blend anything down. Like I always try to like brush it into the hairline, especially when it comes to contour. Like I don't brush down. I'm like always trying to push up, if you guys can see what I mean. And I just take this little side on the brush, and I just like lightly apply that on my nose. I realized I was doing way too much of this before, and I'm just trying to like lighten that up. I forgot to do concealer, which is actually supposed to be the second step, so frick me. Okay, so I'll finish contouring afterwards, but I'm gonna take the Nars, I think it's the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I am in the shade Custard, and I also learned from her video kind of how to do this a little bit better. But I used to only just apply it here and up, and now I apply it down my nose and a little bit more in and then up, because this really does help carve out your nose, and I wasn't doing that before. Okay, I look crazy, and this may seem like a lot, and it probably is, but just trust the process. Now I'm using a Pro Concealer brush from Sephora, and I really didn't use brushes much for concealer. I always did my beauty blender, but I really am seeing a difference by applying this versus a beauty blender. And I really love this concealer. I would say probably this and Tarte Shape Tape are my two favorite concealers, and I really want to lift my face, and so that's kind of why I'm like brushing upwards as well. And it's gonna look very, very glowy, but I have combination skin, so I definitely have to set. It does get dry kind of throughout the day, but my T-zone will get very, very oily. Now I'm gonna finish contouring a smidge here. Just trust the process. Trust the process. That really is the name of the game with makeup, is like just trusting the process. Now I'm gonna go in with cream blush, and I'm using just the other side of the Dibs beauty stick. This again is shade 2. I love, love, love this shade. I think it is absolutely stunning. And I really try to make sure I apply this high because I don't want it to drag my face down and make my face look heavy. So I just kind of try to keep it up here and just kind of keep it in a certain region so it doesn't like weigh my face down. And I love to apply it on my nose. That's like a cute little thing that I love that we're doing in makeup right now. I just think it's so cute. It makes you look like you've gotten a little sunburn, and it just adds like a fun little whatever to your face. Okay, so this is where everything becomes kind of matte and it sets everything. And I have found one of the best powders. This is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake. I did see this on TikTok. Are we surprised? God, it's crazy how much TikTok really does influence everybody. So I know this is crazy, but I literally just apply it on this mirror. I just need a flat surface basically. And I get these little things from Amazon. These come in a pack of like literally 20. It's insane. And it is so good. So I just get it on this. I make it nice and thick, and I just set on the sides of my nose, underneath my eyes, and the other side. Then I also go here, and then my T-zone. My T-zone definitely gets very oily. Then with a big fluffy brush, this is just from Huda Beauty, not Huda Beauty, sorry, from Dibs as well. This is their duo brush. I'm just gonna take whatever is remaining and just kind of pat the rest of that on my face, because I still wanna set all that cream and everything. So while that kind of sits for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. This is the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. If you've watched my YouTube videos for a long time, I have literally probably mentioned this every single video. I hate doing my brows. I'm not good at my brows. I do have microblading, and I'm actually considering getting rid of it because it's really thick and it's turned kind of gray. And I feel like when I don't wear makeup, my brows just look so dark and out there, and I kind of want that more subtle, softer look on my face. And I just feel like these brows, they were cute at a time, and I don't think they're cute anymore, so I might be getting rid of them. Let me know if you guys want me to document that experience, because you have to literally get them like lasered off, and it looks extremely painful. But I will say it does expedite doing my brows a ton. But this brow just, it just drives me literally nuts, because it just is so uneven and it's like patchy and there's gaps in it, and my hair does not operate the way I want it to. I'm like, maybe I need to get a lighter pen. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna set them really fast. This is called Brows for Days by Tarte. I like this, but I wouldn't say it's the best. Like, it doesn't hold them really in place for that long. Like, I still have to kind of brush them up throughout the day. But I do like that it's kind of subtle and it doesn't leave any like gross, icky residue, but it definitely works for now. As always, I cannot go a single makeup routine without tightlining. So this is the Urban Decay 24/7 waterline. And I put this up here. It doesn't transfer. It is one of the best pencils. And it really makes your lashes look super dark and full. And I don't know, for my eyes, I have really big eyes. If my eyes are open, you can actually see the top of my waterline. And so I kind of like having that filled in. So I do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. Okay, lashes have been a little rough lately, but I have recently started using the Benefit Fan Fest mascara, and then my Ride or Die classic favorite, L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So I'm first gonna go in with this. I will say this can be a bit clumpy, so just prepare yourself. I do have to get like an eyelash comb to kind of comb through these, because it can get a little clumpy, so you've been warned. And maybe for your lashes it won't, but like you can kind of already see it's like kind of already making them like stick together versus like fan out, and that's kind of annoying. So you can kind of see, like, I like how thick this mascara is and dark. I just started using it, so I'm not really sure if I 100% recommend it, but it does make your lashes really stand up. They look massive, but they can be like, I don't know, as you guys can kind of see, they're a little a little clumpy. I've been using castor oil on my lashes lately, and I really think it's helping. I got off like other eyelash serums. I was kind of worried about the long-term effects about them, and I didn't want to be reliant upon it. And so I recently swapped to castor oil. Probably been using it for about 2 weeks, and I think it's working, but I really could be wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of let this dry down a little bit because if it's super wet, it just gets even more clumpy. So I'm gonna wait for it to dry down, and then I'm gonna apply this and kind of just work with my lashes, because right now, as you guys can see, they need a little help. Okay, I apologize that the light is changing over and over. It's really hard for me to figure out the lighting. Okay, now I'm going back in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise since it's dried a little bit and I can kind of work with it without it getting overly clumpy. And then whatever I need to separate afterwards, I will. I also apply this one on the bottom because I know it doesn't transfer and it lasts. And so that is what I apply on my bottom lashes. I am someone that loves big lashes, so just heads up, if this is not your vibe, totally no worries. But for me, I have big eyes, and so it just complements my eyes, I feel like. So I do apply it on the top and bottom, and I try to just get rid of any clumps. My eyelashes are just like not wanting to cooperate, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave my mascara for now. I'm going to set everything before I apply powder really fast with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I've loved this one for so many years. And yes, I drench my face. It's so vital. And I get my fan again. Okay, so it is time to do powder products now. I did warn you guys this would be a lot of products, but I swear it is really the only thing that makes my makeup last. So I have the Refi bronzer in Solar Storm. I love it. It's a matte bronzer. And then I just got this brush from Makeup by Mario. It is really, really good. I'm gonna quickly, lightly just go over everything I already put on earlier. I really like this brush because it has a very like soft, fluffy bristle, and so it doesn't feel like I'm caking on like a ton of bronzer. Like I was using a different brush before and it would look really cakey and I never understood why. I think I just needed a more like fluffy, less dense brush. And truly, I've never felt like, I mean, maybe, I don't know if you guys can see, but I've never felt like my makeup and my foundation had looked this like smooth and flawless before. Like I was always wondering, why does my skin look so textured? Like I do not see all the texture this time. And I'm just like, wow, this is wild. A dream come true for my makeup. Okay, so another big step that I've done in my makeup routine that has helped a lot is I take a very like thin brush like this to contour my nose. I used to use like a really big fluffy brush and I was like, why does my nose look so bad? I think just getting a very small, fine tip and really defining it helps so much more make my nose look more narrow and just defined versus just like brown on my nose. And I could tell like in photos, like I do blend it out with this, but I could tell in photos that something just looked off with the color. And so I really think that just really using a very light hand is helping a ton. I take that same eyeshadow and I just blend it straight into my lid. This also kind of helps set any cream that's in there as well, because I did apply some of the concealer in there. And so I'm still using this brush. I'm just using the fluffy end now. And it does kind of help connect your nose contour a little bit when you just blend it in versus the line just kind of like ending. And then following the other girl's makeup routine, she did this again where she went back in one more time just to kind of clean it up with her setting powder and just went through over those lines one more time. And I think that really does help really snatch the nose. I mean, for real, like look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so a new step that I have incorporated that I think is making a huge difference are these two products right here. Let me find them. They're these two right here. Now, this is a blush from Saie that's a refill. I didn't mean to buy the refill one, but I did. But this is in their shade, I think, Peach Summer. I'll have it linked down below. It is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. And then I started using the Fenty Beauty Freestyle Highlight Duo, and I'm using Hustle Baby and Mean Money. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So I take this brush again from Makeup by Mario and I use just a very light hand, but having like a shimmery blush really does help your makeup not look so flat and just one-dimensional. And I realized that this made such a difference to my makeup. It just gives more dimension and shine versus I was using only matte products before, and I think that was also my issue. And especially in the summer, you do want like a pretty little bronzy glow and you want to feel very just, you know, summery and shimmery and glowy. I'm not making any sense, but you guys get the point. But this blush is just absolutely beautiful and it has just like a very light sheen to it. it's just stunning. Like, I've just never had a blush like this before, and I'm like, why did I not do this sooner? But that girl in the video, she really helped me. Okay, sorry, instead of just saying that girl, I realized I should give her credit. Her name is Maddie Bernard. I found her on TikTok, but she's so cute, and really I started taking a lot of her tips from the video. So she was the one that was like, try a shimmery blush, and I never thought of doing that before, but she really helped me. So thank you, Maddie. Okay, now I take this side of the brush, this little fluffy side, and I take these two highlighters, specifically this one on the right. This is also just another like amazing va va voom cherry on top. Like, it is just so, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I apply just a smidge on my nose. I also do apply a little bit of the blush on my nose as well. I just think having blush on your nose is so cute. And oh my gosh, she's a glowy little girl. She's a glowy queen. And I just think these two are just so beautiful. Like, holy moly. Like, hello. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face one more time just because you really wanna make sure you lock everything in. Actually, I forgot a step. Pause. In her video, she did add fake freckles. I thought they were really cute. I used to do this before. This is totally optional. You don't have to do this, but I do like to add a little bit because I actually do have real freckles on my nose. And I don't like that they get covered up, so I'm just gonna add a couple more back. I just think it's so cute. Doesn't have to be anything like crazy, but I do think it's just like a cute little detail. And using my eyebrow pencil makes it really subtle, so as you guys can maybe see. Okay, now I'm gonna set it one more time. Okay, so now for lips, these are the two that I use right now. I randomly found this Bare Minerals one. I just saw it online one day and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So it's a really pretty shade. I don't feel like it's an everyday shade necessarily. It's not for everyone, but it's called Striking Spice. It is a little bit more of a fall color, but I just love the way it looks on my skin tone. But I think this shade is very beautiful. This is usually what I do is I just apply a lip liner and a lip gloss. Like, I don't really do lipstick ever. Hardly do I ever do that. And then I take my Dibs lip gloss. It's in the shade V3A. I'm like, is that the name? I guess V3A. It's like a shimmery brown and I think it's really cute. I love super glossy lips, so this definitely does it. Okay, the very last step. I know this has been a lot, but thank you guys for sticking with me, but this is really just like how you get that makeup. Is I curl my eyelashes. Now, this isn't my favorite eyelash color. Where's my other one? My favorite one is from Shiseido. I tried leaving this one and I just couldn't do it. I came back. So I love this one so much. I love how wide it is. And everyone is like, don't curl your eyelashes after putting mascara on. I don't know. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. It's been fine, so I will continue to do it. I mean, look at the difference. Insane. This one's gonna look a little funky because my lashes are more clumpy on this side. Oh. Not as bad. So that is how it turned out. I am loving this. I have truly never seen my skin feel and look so smooth. So I think the combination of the skin prep and the foundation, the way I'm setting it, all the sprays, it is finally working for me. I love it. I love the subtle glow. I feel like it looks blended. I don't really have to like reset anything else throughout the day. The only thing that maybe I need to re-add is blush later in the day, but let me tell you, like, this lasts all day. All the products will be linked down below for you guys, so make sure you guys go check that out. I know it's a lot. I know there's like a lot of products in here, but I would say if you could invest into anything, I would definitely say, like, it doesn't even have to be high-end or anything, but get like a fun little shimmery blush. Especially like a peachy one for the summer, I think is absolutely amazing. So I love this one. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and watching today's video. I'm so sorry it's been so long. Truly, I've just been in such a like creative rut, and someone asked me on my Instagram, like, please just do like a good old classic sit down chit chat makeup video. And I was like, yes, like I miss those so much and I love watching them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to check out my Instagram. It's called Jeanine Amapola. My TikTok, I do post daily on there. So if I'm inconsistent on here, I'm posting daily on those accounts. I also do have a book called Becoming Happy and Healthy. It's real life advice on friendship, dating, career, and everything else you guys care about. It is all advice to help you guys thrive and succeed in life. And it is from my perspective, but also biblical wisdom. I also have a podcast called Happy and Healthy. I post on there every Tuesday, so you can also catch me there. And I will see you guys again very soon for another video. And let me know if you try out this makeup look. But I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.